Rick just said great things about the way you played in the last 6 minutes of this game. What inspired you there in your defense? What did you think of what you're doing in that stretch?
That's why I love this game, man. It's a mental battle. I think some frustrating things happen, throughout the first half and a little in the second half, but that's what makes it greater players in this league, just the ability just to put that stuff behind you and keep going. So just a testament just to, a lot of mental training and just continue to push forward.
How much did that one play, I think 6 Rockets layups, none of them go in, you were amped after, and how much did that get you going in that stretch too?
Yeah, definitely got my adrenaline going for sure. I think just it's tough to sit on the bench for so long and have to jump back out there in a close game. So that was a perfect play for me, got me going, and just just keep doing what I do best.
You've talked about you specifically, but you guys only gave up 6 points in the last 9 minutes of this game. What did you guys change in that end to really get going and close them out there?
The zone definitely helped us a bit. I think you can't always rely on the zone to save you, but we put a lot of work in on it, and I think it's something that was a big tool for us tonight.
To keep going on that, what did you like about it? What do you think it did well for you guys? What do you think you guys did well within it?
It slows down the other team's offense. When most of the times you have set plays to run against man or get guys going, and you take away the pain, force them to shoot outside shots. The hardest part about zone is rebounding, and that's something that they were good at. They went big in that third quarter, I think it was, and it was tough for us to fight, but that's all it was. Just got to keep scrapping and keep fighting.
You just mentioned obviously having to sit out a lot of the first with the foul trouble. What's most important in those periods when you have to watch in those situations when you get in foul trouble? Like, what do you have to kind of keep yourself going through your head mentally, I guess, to make sure you're still locked in the same way you want to be the next time you get
there's a million thoughts going through your head. The first thing is you're frustrated with the foul call. You don't think it's a foul. Then you see the lead dwindling a little bit, and know that you can be out there helping, and then body gets tight a little bit. You don't get the same, you don't get as loose as you'd like to get. So, it's a mental battle. So, keep yourself engaged. I do a lot of meditation, even on the bench. I'll close my eyes sometimes, just breathe. Sometimes I get up and go on the elliptical, get my body going. But I think it's just you have to just keep yourself engaged in the game. It's not something I learned overnight. It's something I've definitely had to put in a lot of work into.
You guys obviously go into this knowing, kind of who they are, how tough they are, how gritty they are, their rebounding and everything like that. They end up winning the boards 58-35, but it seemed like you guys were going after every single loose ball. How much did you guys have a sense going into this that that's what this game is going to be about, and you just have to stay as close to that as you can?
Yeah,
what do you think
we knew they were going to junk up the game a little bit. I knew that they have different lineups, so put different guys. They'll put like their big men on their guards and bigs. They do those type of bastardized lineups and whatnot. So we knew what we were heading into, but it wasn't a matter of getting caught up into that. It was just, like you said, the hard play, and in the day making more shots than the other team.
Obviously, Tyrese has still been on just a bender since the break. What's impressed you about him in general, but what impressed you about him particularly tonight when it just seemed like after he kind of goes off in the second quarter, it seemed like they devoted everything to making it hard for him to score. How did you see him just sort of evolve into how he handled each quarter in terms of how he was guarded?
There isn't much he hasn't seen at this point. I think that he does a great job at dissecting these defenses and whatnot. I think that he's in a great flow state right now. I think he's very defiant. He's very vocal too. That's one thing that's helping us. He's just one thing I told him before the break was like, help me, help you. You know what I mean? He's doing a great job of doing that. He's telling me exactly what he needs, and obviously our synergy has grown a lot, and we're just playing well off each other.
Myles, you guys held them to 102 tonight. Defense has really been great, it seems, lately. What is working for you guys on D right now?
Chemistry. Chemistry is a big thing. I think when you got, we got some dogs out there, obviously, with Aaron Neesmith and, Andrew Nimhard, guarding the best players. And even someone like Pascal, he's picking up guys full court, it's uncharacteristic stuff. But I think our chemistry has really grown as a whole. And, even Tyrese, man, he's competing. We joke around about him not being able to defend this and that. But, when he actually locks in, he's long, he's athletic, he has the tools and tangibles to defend. So I think he's doing an incredible job there, too. But, yeah, man, he's got a roster, full of guys that compete. All right.